Hey, this is BowTie Bruce. As you can see, it's going down. We're about to watch the string orchestra perform. These are some really talented kids. You're going to see some classical music. You're going to see a little bit of rock music. You're just going to see a bunch of really good kids, really talented Vacaville students perform their music that they love to do. So give it a few minutes, and we're going to have some great footage for you. Hey, Vacaville, I'm here with Miss Nancy. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. So Miss Nancy was just telling me that she's actually the child librarian. And then, Miss Nancy, can you tell us what we're doing out here tonight?
Well, this is one of our very special afternoon adventures. We try to have regular programs for children of all ages so that they can learn new things, pick up new interests, and have a good time. So this one is very special. One of our librarians won a performance from the Wilsey Woods Chamber Orchestra and donated it to us, so that was special. But we have children's programs all the time. For example, next week is National Library Week. We'll have Diane Ferlat, who is an internationally known storyteller, doing a special family night, with her guitarist Eric. They'll be doing stories and songs for families next Thursday night, the 18th. We regularly have an activity on Tuesday afternoons here. The other library also has special activities. They'll have a magician next Thursday at 4 at their library. Check it out at solanolibrary.com. You can see all of our activities. And we do this. We want to encourage people of all ages to be lifelong learners and explorers and to grow. That's our theme this year, especially for National Library Week. Ready, set, grow. Grow at the library. We have lots of opportunities to learn and to grow in whatever direction you want. So please check us out online or drop in anytime and see what we have to offer.
So Solano County, something that I really like that she said is that this library and the other library are doing stuff like this also.
Yeah.
She said that it's a musician. Also, something that a lot of people don't know is that you guys actually have lawyers here, I believe, on Tuesday to consult and do all that.
We have a regular program called Lawyers at the Library. We try to have a volunteer lawyer every first and third Thursday. It's Thursday. So if you need some legal assistance, please check out that program. Call us the day of the first and the third Thursday to see if we have a lawyer coming, and we will tell you how to sign up and get some free legal advice. Okay. So yes, check out again, solanolibrary.com, pick up our calendars. We have lots going on.
I bet some of you might have heard it in a cartoon, maybe. It's pretty famous. So next up, does anybody out there want to guess what maybe the next lowest instrument is in the string family? Yes.
Cello?
The cello, exactly. So we're going to bring up to the stage Gerard Parker, who's going to tell you about the cello.
I started the cello when I was in 5th grade, and I've played it ever since. The cello is cool because it goes super low, and it can go as high as violin sometimes. The cello usually plays the same notes, the same part as the viola or the bass. The bottom part right here is called the end pen. This wasn't always on the cello. In the 1600s, they used to play it like this. But then a fat king couldn't do that, so they put an end pen on it. And this is how you're supposed to play the cello. This is how I'm going to play it. Yeah.
Don't do this at home.
Hey Vacaville, this is BowTie Bruce. I'm here with Mr. Gerard.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Vacaville, I'm not sure if you noticed this. I wear bow ties. Mr. Gerard wears bow ties. Right when I saw him perform, I was like, all right, me and this guy are going to get along real well. This guy's going to get along real well. So, Mr. Gerard, what instrument were you playing today?
Cello. Cello.
Cello. So, something that I found very impressive, Mr. Gerard, is that you can play the cello. You could do the, what was it called when you just pluck it?
Pizzicato.
He could do the pizzicato. He could use his bow. The one I found impressive, though, is this young man can play the cello upside down. So, real quick, Mr. Gerard, obviously you have to just practice constantly, but when did you realize that, like, all right, I can play like this. Let me try and flip it upside down. Let me try and invert it.
Well, when I was in 6th grade, my teacher, Miss Freeze, she let us play any way we want for a concert. And I said, well, I'm going to go upside down.
I like that. We got an innovator. So when exactly was it that you decided, like, all right, I could do this a little bit, but this is what I want to do. I want to play music.
When I was in 5th grade, right then, as soon as I started, I decided to. I practiced every single day for 4 hours.
Okay, I like that. He's got that dedication. So one last question for you. Where do you want to take this? You want to take it to college, a scholarship, or you're just going to become a professional musician? What's your goal with this music, or is it something you're doing right now? Where do you plan on taking this?
I plan on going to college for it with a scholarship.
That's what I'm talking about. If anybody wants to get a hold of Mr. Gerard, obviously he's a talented young man. We'll see what high school.
I do give private lessons. I give cello lessons for $40 a month.
$40 a month. You can't argue with that.
A number?
Yeah, so Mr. Gerard, if they wanted to get a hold of you for cello lessons or to have you perform for their event, how would they reach you?
707-470-9495.
So you heard him, Mr. Gerard, $40 a month, cello lessons. You can't argue with that. So Mr. Gerard, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
From one man with a bow tie to another, this is Vacaville String Concert, Lattice Cultural Center.
This next song we're going to play actually features the cello, and it features the cello playing the instrument in a different manner. All of the string instruments can play their instrument in what's called pizzicato. Do you want to show what pizzicato is, Charlie? You see, he's not using his bow. His bow is that stick thing that, goes against the strings and makes a sound. But when they simply pluck with their fingers, that's called pizzicato. Can you all say that word? Pizzicato. So this next song, which I bet you'll recognize too, this is another one that's in a lot of cartoons, and it features the cello going really fast, playing pizzicato style. Well, you have one more instrument to demonstrate for you, folks. Does anybody want to guess what the name of the instrument, the lowest instrument is on the entire orchestra? The bass, exactly. Some folks call it the double bass, others call it the contrabass, and I'm going to give the floor over to Jake, who plays the big old bass.
Hi everybody, my name's Jake, and I'm a junior, and I've been playing the double bass for 5 years. And a lot of people, when they get in 5th grade, they start playing the cello if they want to play the bass, because you're not allowed to play the cello or the bass until you're in 7th grade, because your fingers aren't big enough. So there's a lot of different styles of how to play the bass, but one of the most typical is in jazz music, when they'll play a walking part, something like that. And another style is when we play with our bow, like in orchestral music, like we've been playing today. And there's just a lot of different styles that you can play on the double bass, and it's a lot of fun. It's my favorite instrument that I play. Thank you.
Okay, this next one that we're going to feature this bass on is actually a piece from musical theater. Recently we did a production at Wilsonwood High School called Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Did anybody get a chance to see that? No? All right. Well, I tell you, the performances we do over at the high school, the musicals, they're really awesome. So if you ever have a chance to go see one of our shows, I highly encourage you to do so. This song is called Benjamin Calypso, and it's a song that kind of sounds a little bit like it's from Jamaica. And just listen really carefully, you'll hear the stand-up bass doing some pizzicato. Okay? And I'm going to add a little bit of vocals to this. Okay. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the cotton tree. I hear the steel drums sing their song. Listen to me, man, you got it wrong. I hear the voice of a yellow bird singing in the trees, it is quite absurd. Oh no, oh yes, Benjamin is straighter than a big bamboo. Oh no, no buts, Benjamin is honest than the coconuts. Sure as a tiger was the golden sand, Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun, we are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than that hop tree. That was the first time we've ever done that song, just a couple of us playing. Usually there's, do you know what an orchestra pit is? Have you ever seen that big hole in front of the stage? And there's a bunch of musicians down underneath the stage? And sometimes there's a tall guy and his head's bobbing up and down. Well, that was me in the orchestra pit, conducting about 24 student musicians. And it was really cool because on this particular musical, it's a rock and roll musical. So we were able to play a bunch of rock and roll songs, country western songs, and in this case, calypso. It's really fun.
My name is Bo Phillips. I'm the orchestra director for Willsiewood High School, and today we are actually presenting our top-level group, the Chamber Orchestra, which is made up of sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and we presented a short program for the little kids at the library to kind of expose them to classical music and all the different instruments that we have available to them if they so choose to become musicians one day. And we're very fortunate here in Vacaville to have such a strong music education program. Myself, I actually came from the streets of Vacaville. I went to Sierra Vista back in the 80s. That's where I learned clarinet and piano and how to sing and everything. And then I actually was able to continue music at Willsiewood High School, which is where I teach now. So I feel very honored to give back to the community, a community that I received so much from as far as music and art education. So it's been a real pleasure being able to share music with my students, and it's great teaching at Willsiewood High School because we have a lot of great music programs throughout the year.
Chamber Orchestra.